And second is with respect to what parameters are they asking about. For example, in a wildlife sanctuary or a national park, they are asking about a location. They're asking about the concerned vegetation. They're asking about the climate. They're asking about the nearby rivers. So next time when I come across any national park, I must ensure that I'm reading at least 4 things about that national park.
Okay.
So in that way, you are preparing according to the UPSC demand. So for example, in polity, we see frequent questions being asked on preamble, fundamental rights, fundamental duties, or say in environment, there are frequent questions being asked on certain national parks, certain kinds of animals. Even in science and tech, there are some themes which are getting constantly repeated. So when you study, for example, for environment, what I did was I took up last 20-25 years questions, and in all the questions, I noted down whatever kind of animal which was asked in a list, and all the national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, etc., whatever they've asked. One thing. And second is with respect to what parameters are they asking about. For example, in a wildlife sanctuary or a national park, they are asking about a location. They're asking about the concerned vegetation. They're asking about the climate. They're asking about the nearby rivers. So next time when I come across any national park, I must ensure that I'm reading at least 4 things about that national park.
Okay.
So in that way, you are preparing according to the UPSC demand. There are n number of things you can read about that national park. Who designed it? What is the size of that national park? But UPSC is asking these 4 things, so at least you should know 4 things about that. Now, it might not be humanly possible to remember all the vegetation, etc., for that national parks. For that, you'll have a generalistic understanding of India. So India has different climatic zones, vegetation types. And if you remember roughly its location, the location of the national park, you can very well attempt with respect to what kind of vegetation or what kind of climate will that park have. So almost most of the things are linked. And this way, even in science and tech, sir, I do not have a science and tech background. I'm a commerce student. But the questions are mostly applicative in nature. So whenever I used to get a new topic in PYQ, I just used to Google it, write 2-3 minutes explained video on that topic. That gives you a more pictographic memory for that science and technology topic. For example, the question was on general theory of relativity. So general theory of relativity is a topic which people must have done PhD on. So, but you have to know it for a prelims level candidate. So there is a video which says general theory of relativity explained at 7 levels, from beginner to professional. So in that way, if you could see 2-3 levels of that video, you will have a rough understanding of what revolves around that thing, and your class notes, etc., will definitely complement you.
Sure. So to sum it up, what you're saying, that you must definitely have that academic rigor. Basics तो हमको cover करना ही है.
Correct.
Basic books cover करने, current affairs cover करना ही है, no doubt about that. Also, but you need to go step beyond. PYQ anchoring आपको करना है, and micro themes आपको follow करनी है, so that you are able to get that edge in the prelims exam.
Correct, sir.